So what should we gather from this today? Number one, you should take away being open to divine revelation. Number two, you should take away the fact that God will speak through dreams and visions. Number three, it's important to understand that none of us can process what God is saying by ourselves. That's why we need each other. Number four, it's important to embrace that our knowledge and level of understanding still has gaps. Number five, we should be aware of great spiritual warfare around us. Number six, we should look at the state of humanity and see the brokenness and see the loss. And like Daniel, we should be grieved by it. The problem with many believers today, and I'm talking to you, I hope you're listening to me, because the Lord is trying to talk to you. Some of you cannot think of the last time that anything grieved you. That's why only in America we can go to a movie theater and watch someone raped and watch someone murdered and watch someone kidnapped and watch a child abused, and we'll get popcorn and candy and a big old soda full of sugar, and we'll sit there. I know you're going to sit there. We like Friday the 13th, and we like Jason, and we like blood, and we like vampires. We like violence for our entertainment. What's amazing is that violence for entertainment, now you get a younger person and you give them an AR-15, and they don't have the intellectual development to separate the real from the fake, and they go shoot up the place. I'm telling you, we've got to become aware to what we are doing. How can violence be our entertainment? And the question I have for you, when is the last time anything has grieved you? When is the last time you ever pushed your dinner plate aside? When is the last time you ever got up at 5 a.m. and said, God, I got some things on my mind? When is the last time you ever saw another family or another person and you got outside of yourself and it just grieves you? The truth of many of us is nothing grieves us. We got fine cologne, we got fine clothes, we got a nice house, we got a lot of money, we got a nice car, and nothing bothers us because we got it going on. But God says, I want to touch your griever today. I want to touch your heart today. I want to touch your soul today. Everybody is not lost. Everybody that's not saved, it ought to grieve you. When you hear that somebody's got cancer, it ought to grieve you. When you hear that somebody's child is in trouble, it ought to grieve you. When you see a story that somebody's been kidnapped, it ought to grieve you. When somebody abuses a child, it ought to grieve you. Something ought to put you on your face and make you call on the Lord. But this generation has a hard heart. Something ought to grieve you. We should desperately pray for the lost. You didn't hear me. We should desperately pray for the lost. Something should grieve us. But we should also stand in great expectation of acceleration, and that our God is going to get involved.